think like one of the most formative experiences for me was me and my family were in Hong Kong and we went to this really fancy hotel for high tea. Just seeing that exists and like you can have so many complex things in like a tiny size format is like really cool. My name is Kelly. I started Ooey Zhuey, which is a small micro bakery in KW. I sell East Asian inspired treats. So I specialize in doing macarons, cream puffs, and anything like subtly Asian flavored. That's what I like to do. I've been baking a lot of different cookies, especially for markets. So I've been doing matcha cranberry cookie, black sesame cookie, and like a shortbread. I really focus on tea flavored items. Tea is a very important component in Asian cuisine. I use quite a lot of roasted green tea, and that has a Japanese origin. It's called hojicha. I like how roasted it tastes, and it kind of reminds me of coffee actually. Cookies are a very approachable way to get into different flavors. At least in my family, my parents and my grandma and everyone would like go to the store so often just to get fresh groceries. The appreciation for fresh things has really transpired into my baking. Being in Ontario, there's like all these berries. So I love anything like strawberry, blueberry, raspberry flavored. The reason why I keep doing macarons is because they are really tricky. There's like specific things you have to look out for in each step of the process. I like having something different in the center versus what's like outside. In the center, you can make it super juicy, like super flavorful, but then like the thing that surrounds it has to be like stable enough to like withstand any forces on the macaron to keep it stable, yeah. Initially, I was baking at home and I just like sold things to my coworkers. I was using baking as a way to just feel connected with the community actually. Eventually, it kind of snowballed into talking to community members more, small business owners around. I really like struggled with imposter syndrome, I still do. I was really scared that people would be super harsh and judgmental, but I'm really surprised by how many people are interested in trying these things. I think more often than not, people are supportive. This place has a lot of good people. There's like lots of good food. I like how walkable the city is. So it just became a place where our livelihoods were situated. I don't know how to incorporate this, but I think, like you remember, like there were a lot of like anti-Asian sentiments near the beginning of the pandemic, right? I think, how do I describe it? Like, I think that really was formative for me because I realized that, oh yeah, like I used to think, I know this sounds ignorant, but I used to think like, oh yeah, obviously we're not on the same acceptance level as white people, but I think a lot of East Asians don't feel a lot of discrimination usually, at least like people I've known in my life. And then once like all those things happen, especially towards like the elderly, it really shook me and realized we're not part of society in the way that like that majority is. And it made me feel like my identity is so important and I should be celebrating it in a way that lets others know that we're proud. So yeah, I think that is part of the reason why Ooey Zhuey started. Like, I want people to know that we exist in the community. I don't want to take over and be like the biggest bakery in KW, like hell no. I don't think I can handle that, but I just want there to be that sort of representation. I want it to just be a visible Asian micro bakery, and that's That's all I really want.
Yeah, for sure. And like having his son is running business, chopping the trees. I just hate the work that we're chopping down.
That's fine.
I was like, whoa, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.